Welcome to the Factory Help channel. In this video, we will talk about how a solenoid valve works and where it is used. In this video, we will examine three types of solenoid valves. These are direct acting, pilot operated, and semi-direct acting. Now let's examine the operation of a direct acting solenoid valve. When the coil on the solenoid valve is energized, magnetization causes the core to move up and down. This enables the valve to be in either the open or closed position. Now let's examine which parts the direct acting solenoid valve consists of. Coil, sleeve, core, orifice, valve body, spring, when we examine a normally closed pilot-operated solenoid valve, we see that it consists of two pressure zones. Through the small hole on the diaphragm, the pressure above and below the diaphragm is equalized. Thus, the fluid passes over the diaphragm. After fluid passage, the pressure above the diaphragm creates a limit here and restricts the valve flow, preventing the fluid from flowing toward the outlet. Since the pressure coming from above the diaphragm is higher than the pressure coming from below, it ensures closing. Now let's examine which parts the direct acting solenoid valve consists of. Coil, sleeve, core, orifice, valve body, spring, spring, diaphragm. The spring above also has a significant effect here. The diaphragm is actually controlled by the pilot orifice. The pressure above the diaphragm is prevented by the core from going to the outlet direction. When the coil is energized, the core rises due to the magnetic field, and the pressure quickly heads toward the outlet. Since the pressure at the outlet becomes higher than the pressure above the diaphragm is pushed upward, and the passage is fully opened by the diaphragm as well. Flow is provided from the inlet to the outlet. When the electricity to the coil is cut off, the core is pushed downward by the force of the spring. The pilot orifice is closed. In this way, the pressure accumulating above the diaphragm increases, and together with the spring force, the valve flow is restricted. As you see here, if the valve is normally open, it works with the opposite logic. Generally, pilot-operated solenoid valves are used for high flow rates, and it is recommended that there be a 0.5 bar pressure difference between the inlet and outlet for these valves to operate. And finally, we will examine the semi-direct acting solenoid valve. In the semi-direct acting solenoid valve, the core and diaphragm are connected to each other. Again, there are two pressure zones here, the inlet and the part above the diaphragm. There is a pilot hole on top of the diaphragm. Thus, the upper pressure zone becomes greater than the lower one. In this way, the diaphragm is pushed downward.